Hello. Oh, I'm a bit wonky today. Let me just line this up. Hello, I'm just jumping on here again today to do some more testing, hence the testing 456. Hopefully we won't need a 789. But I am just sorting out all the different tech setups ready for tomorrow's craft along. If you just bear with me one moment. Let me see. Oh, it's just a bit of a delay. That's wonderful. So I am now watching this video as well on a different device, which if you saw my last testing video, you'll realise I was worried about this all being mirror image, which it's not a mirror image for you guys, but it is for me on the screen that that shows me what I'm doing. So it does help having it live as well, although I think there's quite a time delay on that. Let me just get that last screen. So, oh yeah, it's about I'd say about a 7 or 8 second delay on that. So yeah, might be tricky, but never mind. It's kind of better than back to front, which is very confusing. But yeah, so I am on here. Apologies for the waffling, because I'm just trying to run through all the things I want to test. I want to be able to test the mic, and then I will tell you a little bit more about what's going to happen tomorrow. So I've got a mic attached. I know that works. So at the end of this video, I'll detach it and just test whether it actually improves the sound quality, or if I could take it off my desk and give myself a little bit more room. But yes, so the craft along. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock I'll be back on here live streaming the first of 3 workshops tomorrow. So the first workshop is at 10 a.m. And that is the Tulips for You card, which is this one over here. So I'll be showing you how to make this card step by step. And for those of you who are booked onto the course and have the craft along kit at home, you'll have a kit in your parcel with this label, and you'll be able to unwrap all the pieces and join me in making this during tomorrow's workshop. So that is at 10 o'clock, and so we'll be doing some doodling on there, and then at 12 o'clock we'll be doing the mystery workshop. So in the kits that's been sent for the craft along, there is a wrapped mystery kit, which if you have resisted the urge to open, I will reveal what the card is tomorrow at midday, and I'll show you how to piece together all the bits in the kit. I am going to give you a little a tease to say. It's not really a hint, because I don't think you'll be able to guess the card from here, but yeah, I've got 2 bits of it here I'm going to show you that comes into the kit. So first off is this beautiful lilac dotty card that features in the kit, and this is the card blank, and if I flip it over you'll see that the logo is in an unusual place. So we are changing the dimensions, making something a little bit different from the usual kit, from the usual card shape tomorrow, and we've got lots more bits to add on to there as well. So that's just to get your creative minds thinking before the workshop. And then at 2 o'clock, which I want to tell you about today, so at 2 o'clock we'll be doing the Tulip craft kit, which is this frame. So for those of you who've got the craft along kit at home, you've got a frame and all the bits and pieces you need to make this. And so it's a wooden box frame, quite nice and deep, and I'm making it without the glass, so that you've got these flowers actually come out 3D from the frame. But yes, that is our plan. So if you haven't got the craft along kit and you would still like to join in, of course you can just watch along to the videos and just get some inspiration and enjoy some chilled out crafting chat. Or for this one in particular, if you've got some thin coloured paper, you can make your own version. If you've got a frame and some background card, then yeah, you could do the whole thing. But let me just walk you through the what you need to prep if you want to join us making those flowers tomorrow. So actually for the whole frame, so if you've got a frame in mind that you want to use, all you need to do is dismantle the frame, and then this back plate, just measure that and cut a piece of card to match that. So that's the card we use. So for the advanced kits tomorrow, it comes with these drawn circle shapes, and we'll be doodling that tomorrow. All the beginners kits have one pre-doodled for you, printed out. So that's a little time set for you. So if you've got that, so that'll depend on the size of your face. You've then got the background card, which is, I've got my dimensions here, is 4 by 4 inches square. That goes into the background. So this is, or remember, the background panel is 6.5 by 6.5 inches. So I guess this frame will be classed as a 6 inch because that's the window. Can't quite remember. And then what else do we need? So the greeting. So you can have your own stamped sentiment you might have, or you can handwrite something or print something out. So we just have a mount on that equal on each side, so that the whole thing ends up being 2.5 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So that gives you an idea of how big that needs to be. And then for the flowers, move that out of the way. So the larger flower needs a square piece of thin paper, ideally sort of printer thin. This is slightly thicker, but I wouldn't want to go much thicker than this. So some thin paper. I wouldn't even say thin card. It really does need to be paper for this one. And that's cut into a square. It's 2.5 inches by 2.5, and there I have creased from both corners, so you get those diagonal lines across. So you can do that with a ruler and creasing, or you can just fold them. And then the smaller flowers are 2 inches by 2 inches with the same creases. And then for the leaves, you've got lots of these strips, and they're 2 inches wide with a crease down the middle. And we've got 2 of them for each flower. I've got some shorter ones and longer ones, but you can play around with that because we're going to be cutting leaves out of those. And then for the stems, so the stems use this lovely roll of paper. So it's the same paper. I've rolled it. It is 3.5 inches long, so it can be trimmed down, so it's long enough to be the stem for any of the flowers. Basically, I've taken all of it and I've rolled it all into there, so that will give it that tight curl, which will be easier to work with tomorrow. So what we'll do is we'll unravel that and then cut it into strips, and then make each stem from a couple of rolls of this card. So you can do that in preparation. So what I've done is I've rolled it all up, and then I've rolled it with a piece of paper around the outside, so that avoids getting any glue or sellotape on the actual green card. And then I've hold that paper in place with some washi tape on there, so that keeps it in control and doesn't get damaged. So that is, and that's also how I've sent it to all the Craft Along subscribers as well. So you'll all have your special roll of paper for tomorrow. So that is what you'll need. You need some scissors and some glue for it as well, and a cup of tea would be lovely. So that's 2 o'clock tomorrow, but we start off at 10, and you're welcome to join us for that one as well. Plus there'll be sort of doodling throughout the day, so all you need is a pen and paper, and you can join in practicing some beautiful doodles. I like to use the Unipin fine liners, which is a great professional drawing pen to add these doodle patterns onto my crafts. So I'll be using those, which are available in the kits online. So let me just do, so what I can see is it's still the other one. I wonder for the live chat. I don't know if the live chat works. If I'm not logged into YouTube on the iPad, so it won't let me do that. And I just want to check whether the microphone, so this is the test of the microphone plugged in, and then if I unplug it,